yeah, it's double organic. Hey there, just enjoying some banana ice cream and date syrup after getting back from the Woodstock Fruit Festival 2014, and it got me thinking I should do a review video. And it's the banana ice cream that made me think of that, because every day at the Fruit Festival we had banana ice cream for lunch. And how does this taste compared to the banana ice cream at the Woodstock Fruit Festival? You know, it's pretty good. Tastes like bananas, tastes like dates, but it's missing an ingredient: love. And as silly as that sounds, you know, sitting here eating my banana ice cream is not the same as sitting in the sun out on the big hill at the Woodstock Fruit Festival, eating not just banana ice cream, but eating whatever we were eating, you know, with all of the other attendees. Sitting down for dinner with over 300, 400 plus like-minded fruit eaters, you have to go there to experience it. And in this video I'm going to try and cover, is it worth it to go to the Woodstock Fruit Festival, you know, cost-wise? And what kind of things can you expect there? And were there any improvements? So, first of all, was it worth the cost? I attended for 2 weeks and I paid early. I always pay early, which means the cost is lower. I think it was like $1,700 for 2 weeks. And I ate easily $50 of food per day. I wasn't eating bananas, you know, I was eating lychees and longanids, dragon fruit, as well as durian and other exotic fruits that are expensive. One day I must have eaten for lunch like $40 of figs, because they put so many figs out. They have a huge variety of fruit, and you know, they're not feeding us cheap fruit. They're feeding us a wide variety of amazing fruit, tasty, juicy, and sweet. And so in fruit alone, I must have easily paid for half of the cost that I already spent on the festival. But then you also have to consider that there's all the people preparing the food, and at dinner time we were often eating you know, some fairly gourmet-ish meals, burgers and lasagna and falafel, to name a few. And you know, that's very time consuming. Even making the banana ice cream at lunch, or making like some strudels, or some we had cinnamon buns for lunch, you know, just some little treats here and there. And the Woodstock Fruit Festival has always been improving year after year. There was always ripe fruit for the 2 whole weeks. Ripe fruit, ripe fruit, ripe fruit. And sure, in the beginning, you know, it's a tough undertaking to get all this ripe fruit for people. And in the first couple years, every now and then, there was a day here, a day there, where we didn't have ripe fruit. And you know, as fruitarians, raw vegans, whatever you want to call it, we're used to the you know, the trials and tribulations of having ripe fruit for ourselves. People struggle to have ripe fruit around all the time for one person, and you know, making a festival go perfectly smooth for 300, 400, 500, 600 people, eating copious amounts of food, is a very big undertaking. You know, just planning out which fruit's going to be ripe and when. So it was always ripe and always tasting good. That's what you can expect at the festival, is good fruit. So, was it worth the cost? Well, then there was all of the lectures we can attend, the Waterfront, with all the inflatable toys and kayaks and paddle boards and the slide and the trampoline and all that amazing stuff. And then we have access to bikes, and we can go biking, and there's just so much other activities, the daily fitness activities. You could do a yoga class every day or do some sort of fitness activity, so you get your money's worth like 10 times over. Then there's something you cannot put a price on: the people. Can you go outside and sit down and meet 300 different like-minded people? Probably not. I wish I had 300 raw vegans living next door to me, but it just doesn't happen. The festival is 100% pure bliss. It is the best time you are going to have of your life. There's a reason I've gone 4 years in a row. It is awesome. I cannot speak to the highest degree of how amazing the festival is. And should you go? Yes, definitely go. There's a lot of negative things that have been said about the festival, but they've been said in spite. The festival is awesome. Everyone will enjoy the festival, any age, and there's so many different types of people there that you're gonna find, someone that you really connect with. And then you go the next year and you meet the people you've already met from the year before, and you meet more people, and your circle of raw vegan friends just expands and expands, and you're spending a week or 2 weeks of just pure bliss with them. Let's see, is that all I wanted to answer? Was it worth it? Yes. Should you go? Yes. And lastly, let's do a little recap. What should you expect? Lots of amazing food, variety to the highest degree, very knowledgeable lecturers who can share so many amazing tips on not just raw foods, but you name it, there's a presenter talking about something there. Activity classes, you can exercise and do a wide variety of stuff, from yoga and swimming and cycling, and also parkour, and so many different things going on. You will never be bored. Lastly, we have some different entertainment like the talent show, or there is open mic night going on, and we have the Waterfront where you can just play all day. There's the high ropes course, which is really fun.
Whoa! Whoa! That's kind of freaky. Whoa!
And what else do we got? I must be undercarbed. I need some more banana ice cream. Arrive home to a house of no food, but you got frozen stuff. You can make banana ice cream. A little travel tip for you. And of course, you can expect some really tasty, gourmet, low-fat, raw vegan dinners made for you. Throw a couple pictures of those up in the video. And if you were at the Woodstock Fruit Festival, then you know what I'm talking about. But if you weren't and you want to experience some really tasty food that's easy to digest, check out my ebook, 50 Gourmet Low-Fat Raw Vegan 100% Nut-Free Recipes. Only avocados and coconuts are the overt fats used, and only 10 recipes use a dehydrator. It's so simple, yet it's gourmet, and if you're missing some fun taste and you want to celebrate or use them as transitional recipes, it's the book for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you at the Woodstock Fruit Festival 2015. I don't think I can make it to the Hawaii one. Isn't that amazing? There's another one going on in Hawaii. Check out the website. And I'm gonna keep eating my banana ice cream because I'm hungry. Peace, love, seasonal fruit. Goodbye.